Hello, welcome back to Atex Adventures. My name is Jared, and today we have to switch up boats at the marina. Behind me is my second to newest boat. This is a little Saturn / Takacat. It's an inflatable, rigid inflatable boat. It's got a 5 horsepower Honda on the back of it, and we are going to bring this boat to the marina and take the Boston Whaler here home to the garage, because this week we need to do some work on the Boston Whaler, need to change the oil, want to install the rest of the flooring, and this I want to use as the little dinghy to the bigger boat at the marina. So we're just going to switch them out today so that we can give a little love to the Boston Whaler. So my little Saturn, this is I think a 2019 or 2020 inflatable boat, and it's really cool. It pumps up really well. I don't think these are actually Hypalon tubes. I think they're not on PVC, but still very durable. And it's got a little 5 horsepower gas Honda motor on it. This Honda probably only has about 10 to 20 hours on it. This is a 2019. Earlier this year, I started it up. Actually, earlier this year, I drained the old gas, changed the oil, checked everything here to make sure that it's in tip-top shape. And then when I bought this boat, the previous owner told me that some of the valves where you fill the air could possibly be leaking, that they would leak down after a day or so. So indeed, that has happened to this the center floor right here. So I am going to go ahead and pump this up. I have an electric pump here that I'm using in the garage. Bring the hand one just in case to the marina, in case I need to refill it. And then use my trusty spray bottle of soapy water, and I'm going to spray it on the valve and the floor, see if I can detect any leakage after I pump it up here. If this were to go bad when it's sitting in my marina slip after a couple days, not a big deal, because it's got 5 different chambers, and unless all 5 were to go flat, it would still float. And the rear chambers that support the motor back there, those have stayed full the whole time I've owned it. So I think we're safe. I just need to diagnose this floor. So let's take a look at this. Let's blow it up and see if we can see any leakage coming out of the valve. Okay, so I blew it up. This is what the floor looks like when it's blown up. And I sprayed soapy water around the valve around here. And I don't see any bubbles coming from here. So it could be 2 things. It's either that the valve was leaking one time, I have it turned right where it's no longer leaking and this thing will stay afloat, or worse news would be that the leak's not coming from the valve, it's coming from somewhere in the nylon, the PVC, that I would have to locate, and that was not good. So we'll just have to take it to the marina. I'll stop in there back tomorrow night and see if it's holding air. Hopefully it does. If not, the leak will have to be located somewhere else. But I'm going to take this manual pump with me just in case I need to blow it back up to transport it in the water. All right, we're going to hook this thing up to the truck, and onto the marina we go. Okay, I've got the boat all hooked up to the truck here, ready to go, and we are gonna head out to the lake and swap it out. Come along for the ride, let's go. All right, we're just pulling into the marina here. Got the Takacat on the back. It only takes about 12 minutes from my house to get to the marina, so that's easy, no big deal. Plan is to back down the long ramp because the lake is so low. Long ramp, put the Takacat in, motor that over to my slip, we'll tie it to the big boat, and then take the Boston Whaler out and put that back on this trailer, because this is actually the trailer for the Boston Whaler, and we're going to get her ready to tow and bring her back home to the garage. Can't wait to get some work done on her this week, and plan to video some of that journey, some of the new projects make the Boston Whaler even better. So only got about an hour of daylight left here. So I've got to try to make this transition quick and get that Boston Whaler loaded up. Here we go. All right, got down here to the lake. Gonna back this baby in and then head over there to the marina and switch it out. I have not had this engine started in about 4 weeks, so should fire right up. Let's hope it does. All right, she started up. The choke in there a little bit. Started right up. Gonna drop her down a little bit, the tilt. Just out here cruising on the little Tacacat, the Honda, 5 horsepower Honda. It's a little cool tonight, not too bad. The wind isn't so bad, but just a little circle here around the marina, not so bad before we head in. All right, so headed into the marina here. Slow it down a little bit, it's on plane. Okay, got the little Tacacat here in the slip by the big boat. I think the floor has a leak somewhere not by the valve, so I'm gonna leave it here tonight, come back and check on it tomorrow. Unfortunately, I think I'm probably gonna have to pop that thing out of there and you know, spray a bottle in water, soapy water, and try to figure out where this leak came from, because it will have to be patched up. So anyways, this will be good here for a couple days, and now I'm gonna go get the Boston Whaler put on the trailer. So my neighbor David was nice enough to let me keep this in his slip for a couple days, and now, again, like I said, we're putting this on the trailer. All right, back on the Boston Whaler here. We're headed back over to the trailer. It's actually a beautiful night. It's a little cool out, but goodness, the lake is just gorgeous. Wish I had time for a little cruise, but again, losing daylight here. Sun is actually setting right now. So by the time I get this thing on the trailer strapped up and ready to go, it'll be pretty dark. All right. Oh man. Yeah, I wish I could take a boat ride. Okay, got the Boston Whaler all loaded up here and pulling up the ramp and going to head home, get it in the garage, and then I have to move some things around after as well. But it's only 8 o'clock, 8:11.
Still a long night, but yeah. And you probably saw I couldn't help myself, but in between the marina and putting this on the trailer, I had to run around and take her for a little ride. Wanted to see what she topped out at in the cooler weather in pretty calm waters and low winds. Got about 32 right now. That was with the Bimini top up. Put the Bimini top down, probably get another 2 miles per hour, reduce the windage. But as you saw, beautiful sunset tonight, beautiful sky, and just another great day on Lake Travis. Great to have this thing out of the water so we can do some work to it in the next couple of days. And for all of you, thanks for riding along. There, I made it back home, have the Boston Whaler here in the garage, and now I can rest for the rest of the evening. See you on the next adventure.